Paying bride price is one of the greatest form of slavery and scam in marriage.
Oh, really?
Yes, and that is why some men believe that their wife or their woman is their property.
So I'm just gonna play you guys this video. This particular video is about this particular man who woke up, put on his shirt, ironed it, even put on glasses and went to a show. Sat down there, they gave the guy a microphone, and all he is talking about is the abolition of, advocating for the abolition of paying bride price. That his argument is that paying bride price is what makes men disrespect their wife. Can you just imagine that nonsense? No. Just look at that. Just look at that. Let me tell you something. You guys should watch a little of the video.
Paying bride price is one of the greatest form of slavery and scam in marriage.
Oh, really?
Yes, and that is why some men believe that their wife or their woman is their property. And I tell people, before we can bring the idea of partnership or equal rights in marriage, we need to remove what brought the slavery mentality in the first place. Because when you pay for something, there is this sense in you that makes you feel like you can use that thing anyhow. And that's why some men believe that their woman does not have right to talk to them anyhow in the marriage.
That's true.
In fact, some men don't even take advice from their woman because they believe that I paid for you, so why should you be controlling me, or why do I need to listen to you? And this happens mostly in African homes. And a lot of people want to copy the Western culture, but we forget that the Western culture does not pay by price. In fact, you can just wake up early in the morning and just talk to your girlfriend, okay, let's get married, and just go to court without even inviting your parents. You are married already.
Yeah.
And the government recognizes you as a married couple.
Yeah.
And then, some people will say, okay, fine, being bride price started from the Bible. Now, let's go back to the Bible. I love doing this here. So now, if you trace back to the Bible, Israelites, for example, I think that's the most told story, right? Israelites, when they were counting the population of children of Israel in the Bible, they don't count the women.
At that point.
Do you know what that means? It means that they don't actually rate the women. They don't value them.
They see them as commodity.
They see them as commodity. Exactly. And when you see something as commodity, you think people need to pay to get it. This is why I pay to get my car. And when I pay to get my car, don't forget, I can decide to do it very well, like drive it and maintain it properly, and I can decide to use it anyhow. So before we start advocating for this, bride price needs to be removed from the idea of marriage.
How about Africans trying to keep their tradition?
Okay, fine. If you want to keep your tradition, then you need to remain as a traditional person. And you know what traditional women do in marriage? They don't argue with their man. Sorry, they don't argue with their man. They listen to their husband. Whatever their husband say, even when they think it's foolish, they just obey. But the world is not like that today again. So let's remove the idea of bride price. Then now, so when a man is getting the woman, he believes, okay, fine, they are coming in as partners, not as something bought. Do you understand? So you know that, okay, you don't have any right to talk it, like your partner have the same right with you. Do you understand? And this will increase the respect of women in marriage.
See, my brothers and my sisters, a man does not disrespect a woman because he paid a bride price for her. First of all, what even makes anyone even think that the life of a full-fledged human being can be equated to bride price? Oh God, how did we get here? Two things are involved. It is either this guy that is pushing for this nonsense or for this thing. See, if you want to say abolish what's it called, bride price, come another way. Say something else. Don't say that it is that when you abolish bride price, then the man will now begin to respect the woman. What are people who are doing boyfriending and girlfriending and cohabiting with each other, and yet they have not even paid any bride price on top of anybody's head, no party, and yet the guy is still domesticating, violencing her? What of that? What of this kind of people? What of people who are not even married, and yet the guy is disrespecting her? And of course, when we talk about disrespect here, disrespect comes in various forms. It could be verbal, it could be physical, it could be psychological, it could be emotional. So it's not just physical disrespect that we are talking about here. There are some people in relationships where their boyfriends in quotes are bantering them emotionally, disrespecting them. Nobody has put a ring on any finger, nobody has married anybody, and yet he's disrespecting them. Let me tell you, a man disrespects another man not because he bought the man, but because the man himself is a disrespectful somebody. Simple and short. End of discussion. Don't come and told me that because a man paid a bride price for a woman, that is how he disrespected her. It's a big lie. It's a big lie. All these are nonsense arguments that when you buy a car, you can do whatever it is you want to do. Even when you buy a shoe, you can throw it into the lagoon. When you buy rubbish, all those things are arrant nonsense. Let me even tell you, even when you buy a Ferrari, let me tell you, you will take care of your Ferrari. It's a lie. You don't just wake up and drive your Ferrari into the lagoon. That is a car. You put so much respect on that than you put on a human being, and you're here coming to giant rubbish because a paid bride price. Your house that you built, why don't you just wake up one morning and bulldoze it? Just bulldoze the thing. Don't clean it. Just bulldoze it. Because it's your house, you can do whatever it is you want to do with it. Can you just hear yourself? Can you just hear yourself? Men even disrespect men. There are some people that disrespect you in your office. There are some people that do not see you as a human being in your office. They are your fellow men. So who paid bride price on whose head in that situation that is making the man disrespect the other man? So don't come come on air and be jamming trash, saying that you need to abolish bride price, that they need to come in and start. Let me tell you something if you didn't know. Even if you people do not pay bride price, okay, the Western world that you mentioned, that they don't pay bride price, if you just want to marry, you just carry the woman, you just go to court, you just get married. Before the law, you're already married. They are also divorcing. Yes, they are also disrespecting each other. Even on top of pay, they do not pay bride price. So don't come and lie to us, or iron your shirt, starch it, and it's standing on standing all short with your 50 shoulder bag. You go, they give you couch, you're sitting down on the couch comfortably. They put one microphone in front of your mouth with your glasses, and you're there talking nonsense that they should abolish bride price. That bride price is the reason why men do not respect their wives. A man does not respect a woman or any other person first because the man does not respect himself. Because you don't respect people, you respect people because they are first of all human beings. They are human beings, they are not commodities. You respect them because they are humans. They have life in them. Irrespective of whether they are younger than you are, they are older than you are, whether you are your slave, or you respect them because they are humans. That's the first what now? That's the first rule of respect. You respect people because they are humans, because they are somebody, they are a person. That is the first thing you respect. That's the first reason why you respect them. Not whether you bought them with your money. How much is even this bride price that we are even talking about? How much is the bride price that you feel you can reduce a human being to quantify for 30,000 naira bride price? Even if they charge you 1 million as bride price, is a human being quantify up to 1 million naira? This guy is just obvious that this one does not either want to pay bride price when he wants to get married, or even forcing you to marry African woman. You don't want to pay bride. Go and marry the country of the people that you say they don't used to pay bride price now, and leave that chair so that somebody that has something to say will come and sit there. You're talking rubbish. That bride price is what makes respect. Me, I am not saying don't abolish bride price. I am not saying abolish bride price. But African culture has bride price embedded in it. But my own hunger and hungriness is for you to come and say that bride price, a man disrespects his wife, does not listen to his wife because he's a male chauvinist, because he's a misogynist, because he's a narcissist. That is the reason, and not because he married her, because he paid bride price for her, because he sees her as a commodity, because he sees her as property. Nonsense. These same men will still go out there and disrespect other people that they don't even have any intimate relationship with. So don't come here and tell me rubbish. Go and get your facts right before you come here and sit and be talking nonsense.